Yeah, so painting the scene a little bit once again. You guys are in your tavern, either with a bed partner or not. Some of you on the roof, or in a windowsill. And you can hear from outside, some more clear than others, several voices calling out the name Paprika. Alarm and concern in their voice.
I wake up with a jolt and untie the ropes that I have fastened to myself and Maev in the building so that we do not drunkenly fall off and die in the night.
It is very much appreciated, but right now we have to go be heroes. Maev will thank you very quickly and offer you a hand to help you down the building.
Yes, off we go to aid them. I'm sure our companions will join us.
I'm sure they will.
Aren't you? They must also be worried about Paprika.
Will accidentally knock over Sindri. My brain went Cinder again. I was like, God, Sindri.
This is my fault.
Go through the window. Sindri, up and ready. We have to go. There's someone in need of help.
Do we have to go?
Yes.
Comfortably.
She'll just pick you up and put you over her shoulder and start going. Up and ready.
I'll get there eventually.
So Nash in the hall, just like finishing fastening his stuff because he heard the calls for help, not help, but the calls of worry. And also, it was a good excuse to, get out of there. But
I left you 3 silver for a cart. See ya.
yeah, basically. But no, it's because people are in need of a hero. Let's go.
Out on the street, you'll see 3 gnomish children and a gnomish woman, all like bright blonde hair, freckled skin, same eyes. You can tell they're probably part of the same family unit, most likely, and all of them are like talking and calling out for various things. I was like, oh, have you seen? And there's a little kid, maybe about 8 years, gnomish, whatever that looks like, comes up to you guys like, have you seen a little gnome about this tall? She motions to someone like shorter than her. She looks like me, but smaller.
I can't say I have.
Oh no. She's missing. She didn't come home last night with the festival. She was hanging out with some of the other little kids, but we couldn't find her. Okay, I'm gonna tell more people. The kid's just kind of like shaking and like also looking and worried and going on to the next group of people. You'll see the mom not too far off, like talking to adults. More calmly, but still worried mom. It's like, have you seen him? When's the last time? Kind of stuff.
So last night, kid goes to the festival. Kid does not come home from the festival.
Mm-hmm.
That's our established order of events. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine Sindri would be still trying to rub his eyes, trying to wake up. Do you reckon she could have been one of the kids that wanted to go down the cellar in that corner?
So Nash will hold up his hand, judging heights just a moment with a thoughtful look, and I don't think any of them were quite that small.
But it is something that a kid around here would do, right?
I mean, children do all sorts of things.
Hey, Titania, why don't you go pop off and do a little aerial scouting? Signal her to fly into the air and see if you can spot this gnome child from the sky.
Yeah. You send her off. Very quickly, she relays you about the various gnome children that fit the description of all the ones that you just saw. But none that seem any smaller than that or
Excellent.
fit the bill just yet. But she'll go fly around.
She's got a beak, not a bill. That's a bad joke. Don't worry about me.
None that fit the beak.
It's as good a lead as any.
Yeah, let's go. You can go investigate it, certainly. I'm sure looking at the mom, I'm sure she's already taken care of with the guards or whatever here. We can investigate the rest. And she'll, quickly, tap the top of her armor that did not come off last night. So probably not very comfortable sleeping arrangements, but it's fine. By our house, we can do it. Off we go. She just picks a direction.
It's just gonna follow along with just as much confidence and yeah, no, confidence is the word I was looking for. But just broad shoulders marching along right after her. He totally knows where he's going.
Well, I imagine at this point, until Sindri gets off her shoulder, he's got no choice.
I'm also going to go, if that wasn't clear. I'll also go.
Yeah, so you guys walk around town for a bit.
All right, now I point us in the direction of the manor and then follow confidently.
Oops. Here, maybe this will help. And she'll put Sindri down on the ground.
Ugh.
There you
Not
guys
better.
will go off to the manor. It's not hard to find. It's one of the fancy buildings. And you can definitely tell it has that spooky kind of vibe in the sense of it's overrun by plants. Doesn't look like it's falling apart. Still kind of looks well taken care of. It's just maybe their gardener quit for a few days. Who knows? And by a few days, maybe a month or two. And you guys are in front of a giant manor type house. It's fancy in nature, right? It's got the combined efforts of dwarvish and elvish in design on the front of the building. It looks like it's more of trying to go into the hill and not be above it. So part of the hill is part of its structure. Does seem like it does go one story up and maybe 1 or 2 stories down. Hard to tell because it is built in. There's plants everywhere. The gates seem open. Just open. No one comes out to greet you.
Sindri, you wouldn't happen to spy any really tiny footprints from down there, do you?
Might be able to. I'd like to make an investigation check to see if I could spot it by any chance. Anyone that may have entered or left the manor.
Yeah, go ahead. Trying to decide whether or not it was survival or investigation.
It's definitely survival. I didn't want to say anything.
It was like you know you're looking for it. So, looking in the right places, investigation.
So that is a natural 20.
Yeah. So you smart. You know looking at ground is where footprints are. You can definitely see footprints on the ground. A little bit of the wetness from spring is still kind of around, but we are getting into the drier days of summer, so you can tell there's small footprints, bigger footprints. There's actually several. There's probably a lot of kids playing this game. though trying to pinpoint whether or not it's from the same night or the same day, you can maybe kind of tell. It's not survival. But you can definitely tell the footprints on where they're trying to go. There's one that starts to lead off towards the main house, but several seem to try to go around the back.
Well, it looks like there's quite a bit of traffic around here for a house that looks like it has been just about abandoned for quite a bit. I don't know whether I can tell whether our little gnome, which way a gnome went, but I can tell some people tried going around the back and some have decided to go through the front door, so I am not sure how we should approach this.
What is... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, stands to reason that cellar entrance would be in the back. That's the dare, so...
Maybe. Though, I'm still not looking forward to going in the house because there could be quite a few spiders in there.
You could sit atop my shoulders if you'd like.
I'll be fine on the ground, maybe.
What
Just
if...
don't let him get me.
Oh, you two promise to let him... not to let the spiders get him? You three check out back and I'll go knock on the front door and just see if anyone's home.
Fair enough. Well, Stash... Well, actually, he never pulled out the sword. Won't have a sword, but he's going to pull out a hand axe and use it to, chop through the overgrowth as they make their way toward the back. Or any overgrowth that's in the way. He wants to feel cool.
I'll follow the trail that he blazes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Waddle.
The
Long.
three of you will head towards the back and she'll take the front. And she'll call over as you guys kind of separate. It's like, call me if anything happens.
But of course.
Yes, Maev.
I don't know how we can do that. I don't... Oh, wait. Ax'l,
Use
no
your
magic.
lungs. Use your lungs. She'll chuckle.
My lungs are tiny.
Use them harder.
Yeah. You guys get around to the cellar doors towards the back end of the house. You go through quite a bit of brush. You're definitely fighting it a lot, Sonash. But it's not too bad of a time. You'll probably want to sharpen your blade again, because this is not the blade you use against grass. It's a bad idea. It's not going to be great. And you get to a pair of cellar doors, wooden in nature. There seems to be a smallish hole in it, a few wood planks kind of missing. But it seems like the top is with chains and a lock.
And the chains and locks seem undisturbed.
Roll me your, I guess, perception.
That one.
Or investigation.
That one was investigation.
Let's go investigation then. I was like, no, it has to be investigation. I was like, no, you're
There's
down
my
yourself.
natural 20 out of the way.
There's your natural 20 out of the way. So the chains look like they have been disturbed, but not in the way of anybody being able to unlock them. However, you can tell there is a hole, and it's a small one, but enough for a small being to get through.
Yeah, a small gnome kid could probably make it through there.
Yeah. You'll just see just barely a little thread of blonde hair stuck in the what's it called? The splinters of the wood.
Got it. I will send Tanya down the small hole.
Is the kid we're looking for blonde? I don't remember blonde being mentioned, but I'm assuming. They said, looks like me. They didn't say what color hair.
I thought I described the family as a bunch of blondies with freckles.
You
I
know?
remember hearing freckles, but I think I auto went ginge on that, and that's on me. That's my own bias to deal with.
Yeah, I also heard freckles, but I don't remember blonde. But, maybe it was. Maybe we're just bad listeners. I don't know.
No, the kids were for sure blonde, and this hair is for sure blonde, and that's the repaired game state.
Definitely. That's definitely what's going on. So Titania goes in.
And I'll pop my senses into Titania so I can see and hear what's going on in there.
I believe that is perception with her stats. I think that's how your find familiar works. Is I'm a little rusty.
Yeah, it would. I mean, I'm sure it would be. If there's a perception check to be made, it would definitely not be with my stats. Let me just grab those real quick. So we're gonna go. This is gonna be perception +3. Excellent.
Plus advantage for keen hearing and sight, probably. Isn't she an owl?
Yeah. The owl has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight. Good call.
Gotcha.
So that is going to be an 18.
18 for seeing and hearing. Titania goes into this space. A few little hops and a few little flaps. And it looks like a wine cellar. There's a lot of large barrels here. A few in the middle, maybe for storage of food. Hard to tell. It's dark in here. There's no light. So everything's in shades of gray. You can tell off to, I'll call it your north, there's kind of like a hole out of the stone wall that goes up. And it's like above a few barrels. And then there's like a barrel that looks like it's got like, it's open, kind of like a door. It's a very small opening, but with that 18, you can definitely tell that it's there.
Tanya's gonna let out like a little tentative who? See if there's any response.
You have the little who's, but nothing seems to react currently.
Got it. Yeah, I'll recall to Tanya and come back to my senses. And say, there appears to be a path forward, but we'll have to get past this lock first.
Or past the wooden door.
Or past the wooden door. You've got a point.
Well, I know me and Ax'l definitely don't have the strength to break down this door.
Holds up axe.
We have a full carpentry set here. We could make a new door if we really wanted to. I'm just looking at the robe like...
Why don't we try another method first, though? Before property destruction.
Yeah. I reckon I'll have a look at this lock and see if I can do something with it. And I'll take a look at the lock and hopefully be able to lockpick it.
Yeah, roll me your lockpicking. I believe that is your dex plus your proficiency, because
if you're proficient in thieves' tools.
If you're proficient in thieves' tools.
So let's see. So
You'd be crazy if you weren't.
You just throw the kobold at the lock. Sindri, I choose you.
Oh my god.
So dex plus proficiency, that's an unnatural 20.
Oh, yeah, easy. you feel like you just put in your tools and a few little wiggles and you pop it open. Kind of like as easy as those kid diary locks, you know? You just need to like put a little poker in there and it just pops open. Like butter, pops open. The chains unlink. You're good.
If your butter is popping, you should be worried.
I was there thinking, like, I would love some popping butter right now.
Well, they definitely don't make locks like they used to. Either that or this one's very worn.
Wouldn't it then be made exactly as they used to if it's old and worn?
Ah, good point.
You got a point.
Rather than ponder this philosophical question, why don't we go in and save a child?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Maev with that mind message. And just be like, hey, we found the cellar. It's back here. It's unlocked.
And she could send a message back, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this message. She'll be like, be careful, I found a body. I'll be going this way.
Maev, appears to have found a corpse.
Oh. It wasn't a child corpse, was it?
Didn't ask. Gosh, I hate to split the party, but hey, you guys check out. There's another path in there. Titania knows the way. I'm gonna go check on Maev.
Are you sure?
No, I'm running.
Fair enough. Best of luck.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't encounter anything dangerous.
I wasn't gonna help you much anyway. I'm not built for combat. I'm built for longevity.
Yeah, sure. Ax'l, you go running. And the front door's open. And you see Maev over a dead body. She looks up at you. The scene is not pretty. I'm not going to describe it. But you definitely think that was a drow-ish woman.
Fair enough. Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. She's not. That's the lady of the house.
Oh.
I mean, I can continue investigating this way, but why did you leave the others?
I was worried. Do we call somebody? Is there somebody that we tell about this body here? That might be more important than why I came over here to check on you.
Oh, let's finish investigating. We have the power. And she'll, like, gesture to the sigil on her thing. It's night's work, and we're allowed to do such things. I can't really tell what happened here, but it seems gruesome. A little gesture to what was going on there. It's gruesome. It's a bad time.
Can I make a medicine check to try to determine the cause of gnarliness?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your sweet and sour Uncle Shainsaw here, interrupting the show for a minute to tell you about my new book. Blair County is a cute little book, packed to the brim with charm. Cal is a farmer from the idyllic small rural community of Blair County. When his father passes away, he is forced to return home from college in the big city to take over the care of his family farm. He struggles to get by, but he is content to fill his days with the ease and comfort of his friends and neighbors. However, peace can't always last, and the change of the seasons brings with it those with wicked hearts who look upon the magical energy running beneath the sleepy town with hungry eyes. It's a classic tale of a town banding together to protect their homes from harm. With plenty of magical charm, action, a love triangle, twists, and more, I guarantee this book has a little something for everybody. So come on in, take a load off, and enjoy a little slice of Blair County with me. Available for purchase now on Amazon.com or read for free with Kindle Unlimited. Link in the description. Now, back to the show. Dirty 20.
You can tell it was probably a clawed creature of some sort. You don't know what. Haven't really seen markings like that. Could be a bear. Could be a really big cat. It's really hard to tell. It's been a few days too. It's not pleasant.
Looking at the door that we just came in, the front door, is there like signs of forced entry? Do I see any other like claw marks or broken glass or anything crazy?
No, as you look over there, no, you don't really notice anything.
Interesting.
The house does look like a mess though, like furniture tossed over, things off the walls.
It doesn't seem like there's any sort of sign of forced entry. There could be, maybe dealing with some sort of lycanthrope? Maybe something that was already inside the house?
That's our best guess at moment.
We should be careful.
She'll nod. And then kind of like get up, look around, kind of like gesture to the small trail of blood that leads off. I was like, I can follow that, though I feel more confident if you stuck with the other two. Because then you can at least tell me what's going on.
Yep, I'll do that right now. Goodbye.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm old again for some reason.
I know, it's your oldism. It's alright.
Yes.
It's kind of quirky.
You're just out of breath from running, that's all.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. It was fine.
Yeah, the two of you...
They're dead, though.
What did the two of you do while he was gone, though? Just out of quick curiosity.
Would like to pull the chain off and open the door. And then proceed downward whilst watching the owl, because she's supposed to be leading us, apparently. Maybe if she's sitting on my hand, it's like holding her out, like she's supposed to be the guide here.
She's a hoot detector when she starts hooting more rapidly when you point in the right direction.
When you get two different directions, she'll hoo at the hole that is north of the room that seems to like go in upward, and then a hoo over towards the door thing of one of the wine cellars in your west. I'm gonna say he came from the south.
Okay. There's a hole going upward, and there's a door thing that's partly open, you said?
Yeah, from a wine barrel. Looks like a false door.
Gonna look down at Sindri. Just... What do you think?
We'll take a look around. Maybe we have a look at that false-looking door wine barrel thing.
That's probably smart. I don't think I could fit up the hole, and you'd have to go alone up there, and that's, probably not wise.
No.
Ax'l, you come running in.
It's also probably full of spiders. Titania loves spiders. Titania, be a dear.
She'll hoo. And like go hop on top of a few wine barrels to go check out this hole. It's pretty dark. While she does that, you guys are
Meanwhile, going over to check out this false door barrel thingy.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
yeah, the I assume the three of you go towards this false door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna open it.
Gonna try.
Opens like a door.
What's that? What is behind
It's my
said door?
favorite.
It's about the length of a barrel, but it seems to go to another door. But this one seems to have like a mechanism on it. Kind of like various bars and things, and there's where's the thing that tells me the thing?
Oh, it's next to the thing.
It's next to the thing.
Did you look under the thing?
Yeah, here we go. So
was.
there's bars and whatever, and there's a few. They interlock and things, and crisscross, and along like the bottom around waist height for medium-sized creatures are little spinners of letters, and there's 7 little thingies on it. So like if you were to look at it, you would see like common letters of the entire alphabet along this wheel, and they're all jumbled up.
I would like
7 letters.
I would like to look very closely, as if I were investigating, to see if any of the letters on each ring have like more wear on them, like they've been selected more often.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me investigation.
15.
Cool. As you look over, trying to find which ones have the most wear on it, it's kind of hard to tell. And you kind of have a guess about which ones. And you'll be able to get the first letter, which is P. The second letter you think is F. The third letter, which you think is E. The fourth letter you think is A. The fifth letter you think is S. The sixth letter you think is Y. And the last letter you think is D.
Ah, it's obvious. It's befeasted.
Is that a word?
No.
You know, the best passwords are words that are not words. I've heard that somewhere.
So it is a random jumble of letters.
I will tell you the ones that looked the most sure of would be your first letter, your fourth letter, and your fifth letter.
All right, give me just a moment to work this out.
Yeah, while he figures that out, what are you two doing?
Because it's mainly just that cog with the jumbled up letters on that door with the bars locking it, isn't it?
That's the thing in front of you, yeah. And you guys are inside a wine barrel.
May I check, like, around the edges of this door, this opening that we're currently staring at? I just want to see if there's any signs that it's been opened recently, like a disturbance of dust or anything like that.
Yeah. I guess that would be your investigation. I guess. I don't know.
Not bad. Well, if it's investigation or survival, both of them are the same, and it's 14.
Yeah, you're looking around the door. Like as you test it and open it, it doesn't look like the dust is too disturbed, and as you open it, you can kind of hear like the squeak, right, of something that hasn't been oiled in a bit. And while your hand is on the side looking it over, you'll kind of see like etched into the wood some words in common. And it'll say, cousin of the house.
Ax'l, I don't know if this is a clue or not, but it says cousin of the house over here.
On what? In reference to what? Sorry, I was doing a puzzle.
Well, I think this may be a clue to the puzzle, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
It says,
so
points at the spot where it's carved into the wood near where the door opens. It says cousin of the house.
Yes.
Also, I don't think this has been opened anytime recently. The chances that there's a small child behind this door are very slim. Not impossible, but slim.
My best guess is the word pleased.
That was the word I was thinking. Swap.
I have a question. Are the letters capital or not?
Yes. I as Avon write in capital letters all the time, so in my mind
Same.
it looks capital. There's no lowercase.
Okay,
All looks like one size font.
gotcha.
You go to put in pleased, and with your skills, it does not seem to work. However, as you look at it, it seems like the third letter, the E, seems alright. Nope.
Got it. Nope.
Nope. Sorry, Abon was wrong. I had a moment. So, still the three that you guys had earlier.
Got it.
So Titania, she'll hear something, and the rest of the party will actually hear something too. And you'll hear, hello? Small child, are you down this hole? And it sounds like Maev.
Poke my head out and call back. No, it's just us.
I
Okay.
may be small, but I'm not a child.
I never called you one. Okay, well, good to know. There's a lot of holes kind of around up here in this area that seem to go down. So be careful.
Oh, Lady Maev.
Yes?
What is the name of the cousins of this house? It starts with a P.
Cousins of this house? I think this is Lady Grimwood's house. She'll like ponder it. And you'll hear like the hums of her like thinking song through the whole kind of echo. I actually don't know if the Grimwoods have any cousins. Well, I mean, if they did, I don't know, probably be like one of the houses with like a hippogriff signal on it, or I don't know, chimera.
See, that's so. I thought surely it's not Pegasus. Is it Pegasus? I tried Pegasus.
Yeah. You'll put in Pegasus, and the door will click.
Ah, that was it. Thank you.
You're very smart, Ax'l.
A lot of clues.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna keep looking at these holes. You kind of hear like the clink clack go away from the hole, and you guys pop open her door. And
What do
you
we
hear it
see?
slowly creak. Inside, the first thing you hear is a hiss. Sorry, I hiccuped. The first thing you'll hear is a hiss of some sort of creature.
Hand on sword.
The area is
Standing
dark
behind Sanash.
and dimly lit, so it's hard to see. Except you all have dark vision, so everything's in grayscale, so it's fine. And you see... how does one describe it?
Big
Okay.
spooky monster.
Big spooky monster. Give me a second. Yvonne needs to pull up the picture so I can describe it. Because I can see it in my mind, but also...
You just call it a snake, Avon. It's not hard. It's long. It's no legs. Pointy teeth.
I mean, cats also hiss too.
No, only snakes.
It seems comparable to Sindri in height-ish, maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit more bulking. A lot of weight to the top. It has long claw-like hands. A lot of spindly things coming off of it. It seems almost buggish in nature. You hear the rattle of its teeth clicking together. As it turns its head to look at you as you open the door.
Can I grab the door and close it again?
Yeah?
That was not a Pegasus.
Definitely not. And I don't like it was the same size as me.
If the
You could have thought I was dinner.
If the child got through that door, I don't think they're there anymore.
Mission accomplished.
You hear the door slam as the creature like butts into it.
Startle.
Does it sound like it really wants to give us a hug?
It super wants to give you a hug.
Okay, we can probably open the door then. It's just excited to see us.
Ax'l, you don't happen to have a, I guess a quill or perhaps a piece of charcoal or something to mark with?
Yeah, of course I do have chalk.
Perfect. Take the chalk. I'm gonna write on this door. Right. Danger.
Spooky
Don't open.
monster.
And then draw like a really terrible drawing of like a scary bug with angry eyebrows. Look at it proudly for a moment and then offer the chalk back to Ax'l.
What's your passive perceptions again?
11.
12.
I believe it was. Yeah, it says 16.
Sindri, you'll hear it. The other two can't. But you'll hear the splitting of wood. Kind of like in the above-ish area. Kind of like in front of you-ish. That's all.
Maev, are you destroying wooden things upstairs somewhere? You try and shout.
From the other side of this door, you hear a muffled Maev. You're like, I'm gonna fight a bug!
Did you fall through the roof? She fell through the roof. She fell through the floor, guys.
Okay, Ax'l, quick, get it open again.
Hey, you guys, open the door. Roll me initiative.
You got it.
Though I do think this is where we'll end this part.
Ax'l Rondo got a 16.
Ooh, I got a 7. Axel's Sindri's still tired.
It was a
Why
long
do I
night.
think I was Axel?
Stone Ash has got a 9. Maybe he had to stow the hand axe to pull out the sword, and there's a little shuffling going on, Definitely not because he wasn't prepared to have to open the door and fight the bug.
Anyway, thanks for your rolls. How's our rolling for humanity going?
It's going real good. We're rolling for Hope Choice. They do a really great job of helping to advocate for those women, and we are very, very much happy to join them in rolling right now. We got a 12. $12.
Hooray!
Yay.
Alright, hopes, stars, and wishes. It's my honor to present to you guests.
Hope we live. Wish I brought bug spray.
Okay. I honestly don't have another wish except, I hope we survive this episode. That'd be really cool to see this character pop up somewhere else in the world at some point. That'd be cool. But,
It'd be so old.
well, maybe not this character, but maybe like Descendants or something. I don't know. It would just be cool, okay?
It would be cool, I agree.
Stars, the things I'm supposed to call out that like I like, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate the tone that you're setting because it feels, I don't know how else to say it, but Scooby-Doo. Right? So it's like, I'm kind of afraid to open the door, but like also I really want to open the door, but like also like there's a hole over there. I don't know what's up the hole. And it's just like everything's a little bit spooky, but then it's like a little silly because like Maev like shouts down the hole or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then you hear wood cracking. You're like, oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? It's a good time. I'm enjoying it.
Them.
I guess I'm hoping to survive as well, or maybe at least get a statue, maybe of a heroicness.
A little gnome-sized statue.
Yeah, little tiny statue.
Cute. I hope you guys do survive too. I'm not going to hold any punches. That's what the dice are for. They're an impartial judge in this situation. I just present the problem.
At the very least, I wish. Or hope, I'm not sure.
And my rolls aren't doing super great, so
If
I'm not holding my breath for surviving at the moment.
if the Cannon party ever makes it this far, to this spot, like for whatever reason, they come check out this house, and we've died here, I want to be haunting it.
Your shock warning remains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it would have lasted those 90 years. Anyway, 90 years of love. What do we always say?
We love you.
We love you. Wow.
Bye.